You sat with Ink in his bedroom on his bed at the base, drawing with him and just making simple small talk. Though it did get a little difficult with Ink forgetting some things as you were trying to talk about them.
Could I see your drawing now, YN? Please? I was done forever ago. I want to see yours. Please, please, please.
Ink begs, but you give him a small smirk and shake your head, telling him he has to be patient.
I don't want to be patient. I want to see now.
Ink whined, as you saw many opportunities with that. You start to talk in a teasing and playful tone, mentioning that if he acts like this for a drawing, you wondered if he was this whiny and pouty in bed, making the small skeleton burst into a rainbow blush.
What? I just. I.
Ink got embarrassed and slumped down on the bed. You smirked a little and set your art things aside and pinned the small skeleton down. Ink's eyes widened as one of his eyes shaped as a heart and the other an exclamation point. You simply looked down at him with a flirty and slightly smug look, a light silence between the two of you. Ink's eyes go from you to the side to you and then back to the side over and over as a few sweat drops form on his skull. You smirk at this and lean down closer. Ink started to pant and shake a little. Soon enough, you closed the gap between you and Ink by kissing him deeply. To your surprise, Ink kissed you back after a few seconds. You slowly brought your hands down to Ink's body, making Ink shiver with a slight moan that was muffled in the kiss. You rest your hands at his hips, pulling him closer to you to deepen the kiss. Ink putting his arms around your neck and slightly shaking to the passion. The kiss lasted for what seemed like forever, with a few pullbacks for air every now and then. Once you pulled back for good, Ink was still shaking, and you looked at him slightly concerned when he then, well, he threw up Ink and left nervously after.
I held back as long as I could.
Ink said shyly as you stared at him, then started laughing, and he did too, slightly less embarrassed that you weren't mad. After laughing a bit, Ink and yourself sat up, and then he blinked.
Wait, what were we doing again?
Ink said as you sighed and shook your head, but you kissed Ink's cheek and he looked more confused. You laughed and smirked gently, Ink being much more fun than you had expected, and now you had saved the best for last.